Please be seated. That roll call, my friends, was nothing less than a litany of saints. That scrolling of those 343 was nothing less than a Hall of Fame. A Hall of Fame, a litany of saints, of men and women who exemplify the Bible's teaching that one of the highest callings in the human project is to go against the grain, to go the other way, to what is popular, convenient, or self-advancing. Those firefighters were, and you firefighters are, what the Bible calls prophets. As you reflect, at times at the cost of life itself, what is most uplifting and valuable in life, and you go against whatever degrades human life. On that day, 10 years ago, those heroes, those prophets, went against everybody and everything else. As frantic crowds were running away, they ran towards. As scared people exited the buildings, they entered. As threatened workers stumbled down steps, they ran up them. As imperiled crowds ran literally to save their lives, these ran to lose those to save others. On that day, everybody, this city was tempted to fear, despair, hate, and curse. These prophets went against all of that and radiated courage, hope, selfless love, and faith. On that day, when the demons of our nature could have conquered, the angels of our nature trumped, thanks to them. Perhaps the greatest consolation of all would be people like Patrick and Allison. Perhaps the greatest consolation of all would be the fact, as Commissioner Cassano tells me, that sons and daughters of those prophets now want to be firefighters. Perhaps the greatest consolation of all is that the son of one of those prophets who died, Frank Palumbo, his son, Anthony, is now studying to be a priest. You may have heard Engine Company 54 and Ladder Company 4 have a tradition here at St. Patrick's. Have you heard? When they come regularly to inspect this venerable structure, especially the wooden roof, they find the grimy windows upstairs and they etch their names on those panes of glass crusted with decades of grime and soot. And among the many names are those of Regalia, Gil,